Bella, si sente? Ma essenzialmente, Carlo, quelli sono i punti Division Rivals. Con quelli apri i pacchi essenzialmente. Quindi sì, con quelli ci daranno qualcosa da aprire. Questo è il 13 Pro.
Giornata ideale per assistere a una partita di calcio, questo dovrebbe favorire lo spettacolo.
Un saluto alla me, dall'Elia D'aria, a tutti gli amici sintonizzati su EA Sports. Gara di cui si è parlato molto nei giorni scorsi, vedremo se si confermerà all'altezza. Di fronte Italia
e Slavia Praga.
Il calcio è la nostra passione, Pier. È impossibile resistere al richiamo di 22 atleti che corrono dietro a un pallone. Speriamo dunque di divertirci anche oggi.
La connessione dell'avversario, cioè stabile. Dai, non mi disconnetti.
Comincia il match, calcio d'inizio per gli azzurri. Ecco Son. Il pallone. Pesca Politano.
Non ne sarei sicuro, eh? Anzi,
Ronaldo.
l'ho mandato appena un messaggio.
Attenzione a De Bruyne. Pallone gestito da Gerrard. Laterale. Politano. Mbappé. Alla per Bellingham. Lottano. La allontana. Attenzione da lì. È un Minson. Mbappé. E così finisce il primo tempo. Tutto pronto.
Mbappé ci pensa.
Il replay ci permette di...
Nedved conquista il pallone. Che grande intervento. Occhio a Mbappé.
Palla messa fuori.
Palla per Nedved. Sta avanzando.
Occhio.
Allontana il pallone. 5 minuti alla fine, avanti di un gol, tutto può ancora succedere. Ecco Mbappé. Occhio perché questo può essere il pallone giusto.
E c'è il pallone in rete. Vantaggio adesso più rassicurante.
Ecco qua la fotografia dell'azione del gol. Ha avuto la forza di sottrarsi alla marcatura avversaria e di concludere imparabilmente a rete.
Così può bastare. Esultano gli azzurri per questa vittoria.
Un successo giunto al termine di una buona prestazione. Nel gioco, rallentando, accelerando, hanno dominato il campo ed il ritmo a proprio piacimento.
Non ci credo. No, Fearless è la canzone di prima. 66esimo. Questa è per le missioni.
Serata di... Le calcio ancora protagonista sui canali EA Sports per non perdersi nemmeno un istante. Un saluto da Piero Gipardo e Daniela Dani, prontissimi in telecronaca.
Sfida che ha suscitato enorme interesse alla vigilia. Si affrontano Juventus e Italia.
Quest'oggi si respira un'atmosfera fantastica. Lo ancora di più, insomma.
Occasione 1-0, trovano il gol.
Unisce tecnica, potenza, fisico di presentarsi da
Juve con un gol da recuperare. Si attende adesso la risposta bianca. Luis Di
Ricevuto. Occhio qui.
grande parata in tuffo. Risolve. Palla fuori, si ripartirà con la rimessa. 3. Passo dal pareggio, pallone che non è uscito di molto.
bel tentativo, Pier. Non era così scontato centrare la porta da quella distanza.
Alla tra i piedi di Beckham. Comincia a l'Italia. È un
Oh, rigore, oh.
De Bruyne,
Bellingham.
allontana
Fred. Palla persa dalla Juve. La respinta di Lopez, palla ancora viva e la tocca in rete dopo la prima respinta. Lui non ha sbagliato.
La regia ci ripropone il replay del gol. Che opportunismo qui. Rivedere l'atteggiamento della difesa, ferma.
0.
Chiesa,
Occhio a Solskjaer.
occasione per accorciare le distanze, attenzione,
E c'è la rete.
Un gol che merita di essere rivisto. Ha depositato la palla in rete al termine di un'azione personale travolgente. Golasso.
punteggio cambiato, ora siamo sul risultato di 2-1.
È una corsa disperata contro il tempo quella bianconera, caccia nel gol del pari. Riconquista palla. È finita. Dunque l'Italia si prende la vittoria in questo match.
L'ha fatta la loro voglia di portare a casa.
Aspetta. Dicevi? Ripeti. A posto, vediamo sta live se è startata. Ok. Dov'è Twitch?
Ah, è vero, io stavo andando su YouTube, ma...
Sì, lo so. Sono in live, sì.
We are at war. Captain Marvel, we need you to save the world.
Then let's do this.
Sai.
You took everything from me. So wanna fight? You will not protect your people. Watch me.
Marvels. Only in cinemas.
But yeah, I see chat popping off with a lot of different emojis here today. So that was the first item to get through was Division Rivals.
Ok,
And the
parliamo.
second one, chat. This one I was pretty excited for. It kind of came in over the past week, and it's something that's based on the feedback we've been hearing over the past few weeks of FC Mobile, is it's difficult to rank a player. I think you guys can agree on that, right? If you have a player, you need to get a duplicate. It can make it tricky, right, to rank them up, especially if that player is quite expensive on the market. So with that, the team is introducing what is called a universal rank player item. So I'm really excited. We'll have more details in the gameplay when I pull it up. But basically, what it means is these are special player items that can be used to rank up any player, regardless if it's a duplicate or not. So let's say, for example, chat, drop a player that you have in your team that you want to rank up. I'll pick an example from the chat. Someone put the OVR and what player. I'll give you guys an example. Alright, let's say for example you have the Pele, 89 Pele, and you want to find a way to rank them up. So it's a little tricky as it goes. So how it works is there's two different types of universal rank player items. The first one is an 81 OVR Hero Dudek. So it's kind of like a special version. And that 81 OVR Dudek can be used to rank up any 80 to 89 OVR player. So it's pretty much like a wild card player item, but we call them universal rank players. So the Dudek can be used to do 80 to 89, and then there's a 91 OVR Javier Mascherano hero that can be used to rank up 90 plus. So it's a nice way to be able to rank up more of your items and kind of not be as constricted with getting a direct duty. So the way that you get these universal rank players is there'll be quests for them, there'll be exchanges for them, and then they will also be in star packs. So I'm really excited to see this because I think it creates a lot more rank up opportunities, and it doesn't feel as though you're kind of like forced, especially if you have untradables. It can be a little bit tricky. So this will be great to see. I'll go into it as well in the game and show you guys where to get them, how it works. But overall, pretty happy to see. And I see chat, yeah, right? I'm a fan of it too. I think it was nice. And yeah, people are asking how do I acquire the Dudek and Mascherano. I'll have more details in the stream as we go on. They are not tradable, so they're untradeable items. You have to get them through Quest, Exchange, Star Pass, but they're quite valuable. Second other point related to training and rank ups is we're reducing the position penalty. So right now, if you have a player that is ranked up and you have him in his alternate position, the penalty is at 93%. So we're going to be reducing that penalty to about 97. So I don't think I have it live in my build right now, so I can't really show it off. But just know that some of the positional penalties will be a little friendlier. So you can play some players in different positions. Well, they're alternate positions, and it's not as harsh. Also, we're going to have some differences there with the normal skill level and advanced skills. So when you use your skill points and you get past level 3 and you can use it on the advanced ones, those as well will reduce some positional penalties. So we'll have more resources on that to share with you guys. Unfortunately, I don't have it in the build. Just look out for that in the next week or so. So pretty excited. Should make it a lot friendlier. And I'm seeing back-to-back dubs. Good to see. I always thought we could start the show off with some good changes here. And it's all based on the feedback. So we're going through a lot of the feedback. Keep it coming, guys. Because I know like team building at the start of the season can be a little bit tricky. And I know we don't have chemistry, which kind of makes things easier. But overall, I hope these changes are going to make things a little more positive. And then last thing in kind of our intro segment before I get into Champions League is we do have another event coming out next week. Don't want to spoil it because we still want to have people guessing what it's going to be. But it's based around North, Central, and South American players with a bit of an emphasis on Mexican players. So if you kind of put 2 and 2 together and you look at the calendar and you figure out what's going on in that part of the world, there will be some players, emphasis on Mexican players though. So keep an eye out for that. Some nice looking items in there. And obviously keep an eye out on the socials where we'll be sharing those out. But yeah, that's next week. I don't have it for you on the build to show. I just have Champions League, but Champions League is obviously going to be a star. Good to see you guys in chat. I see some good predictions already. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, I'm kind of excited for that as well. So yeah, that was kind of the major things to get through. We're kind of 8 minutes in. A lot to just bang out there. But if you guys are ready, I wanted to pull up first was the player item art video for Champions League. So there's two different types. Pull them up on screen. You have the icon, and then you have the regular Champions League.
Bella carta.
So, what do you guys think, chat? I'm digging that icon one. I think that's a really nice design. Kind of gives me a little bit of like console vibes with how it's designed. Someone, hey Matt, calls it saucy. I mean, that's a word, but I think it's clean on the right side. I'm liking it. I see some people dropping Beckham would look sick in that. Hey, you guys are pretty good at predicting. We'll have that in a little bit. Right? Dubs in the chat, I agree. It is clean. So, icon 1 is nice. We do have some other player banners as well. Let's pull up our first one here. Drum roll, please. And here are the first team of Champions League players for the FC Mobile event. Some guys who have not gotten items, also just performers in the Champions League. So Lewandowski. We also have Bellingham at a new position, and he's just been tearing it up. The amount of goals he's been scoring. He's been playing also a lot more forward. Saka, right winger, and then Griezmann, who's just been unreal, which is good to see. And then Wahi actually scored yesterday for Lens. Timo Werner. And then we got Royce, Rakitic, and Bundy.
Lewandowski 93.
So nice looking at it. Can't forget about Ruben Diaz there at 91. And then, yeah, right? Having Bellingham Cam.
Hanno detto che metteranno delle carte che con quelle potrai rankare tutte. Sono delle carte universali.
So some nice looking items there. Let's bring up our second one, which will show some more of the featured items. And here we go into like Kimmich, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, and then a nice looking Trippier right back. Need more right backs in the game, so this will kind of help. And then obviously that Kyle Walker is going to be a beast there head to head. Nuno Mensch as well. Nice pace on the 83 if you're looking for a nice head-to-head item. And then a couple other Dutch League players coming in. And then this is a Champions League event, but you cannot forget about the Europa League and the Conference League, and that's where our next banner kind of shows off some players there. They're not the highest rated players. We kind of cap out at 85, but I'm sure that 84 Jonathan David, got a shout out to Canadian.
Ma sti carte per chi so? Per quelli che hanno appena cominciato a giocare.
Pretty good. If you're looking to fill up a bit more of a meta team, maybe you can even get some versions to rank them up. And then the Berghaus and the Dahoud as well. So also take a look at just the player item art on there for Conference League and Europa League. So these will be sprinkled around in the event. Seeing some people going, not the biggest fans of this. That's fair. I mean, if you do see a player you do like, or there's a team you support, that's where it kind of gets exciting. But yeah, there'll be more of these players as well sprinkled in the event. And same with Champions League. I just showed a few of them. When I bring the gameplay up, there'll be a lot more we can go through. And then, last but not least, we have our fourth player banner here. Let's bring up some of the icons that we have. There's going to be 3 different drops of icons. So this is like the first drop. And I kind of want us to chat. What is one thing that all 3 of these icons have?
Cioè, boh, bella carta, nulla da dire, però...
Let's see in chat. Who do these 3 icons? Okay, you guys know. It's Real Madrid. You guys are way ahead of it. Xabi Alonso, Butragueño, Casillas. And there's actually a 4th. We weren't able to show it here, but you'll see it when I pull up.
Di Gen non si sale, quindi ragazzi.
So, that nice looking 92 Xabi Alonso won a Champions League with them in 2013-2014. But there will be more icons coming out, and there's actually a whole chapter just about the icons, which I'm excited to show you guys. And there's some nice bit of history as well around Champions League. So, chat, I see a lot of people want to know a bit more about the event, how it works, and that's where this trusty device comes into play. And I will be getting the Champions League build set up right here.
No, secondo me non lo
Going. I think I've got it up on the screen. We're all good. All right, chat. Here we go. This is the look at the main screen with a nice looking Vinny item there. So, first off, ready guys, let's hop into Champions League. So, here we go. Yeah, 100 million gems. Well, guys, I'm gonna have some fun with it.
Come ma ha riciclato dall'anno scorso,
So Champions League event, guys. You come in, the main chapter, it's gonna be skill games and matches that you're gonna be playing through. Some of these notes are a little updated because they're showing skill games, but they're matches. You're going to be playing through at your UCL. So you've seen this before, through a bunch of these, and then at the end, you get a 75 to 85 mixed version. So you could even get UEL.
Mi tocca aprire un account nuovo
as well, and then there's also the ad to get some extra UCL. So, pretty normal, and then even on the side page, you can go to different parts of the event. No need to really go too in depth on this. But then this is kind of where it gets a little more interesting, is you take your UCL points, and then you come over to each group, and you use it to unlock some coins, and you get through this path of coins. And then from there, you can get a UCL player from these. So previews are still not updated. I guess just to let you guys know, it's a work in progress still, the build. A lot of these will be updated though ahead of going live in about 6.5 hours. So every single group here, you can go and use your UCL points to get the reward. So C, Group D, E, F. All the way over to Group A. It doesn't really matter what order you go in, it's all available for the duration of the event.
Fosse mai che c'hanno un piano deciso, completo, lineare. Non sanno manco loro.
Once you've claimed all 8 group rewards, you can come in and get your featured 89 Antonio Rudiger. So, this is all pretty straightforward. And then you have here different. Once you get extra UCL points, nothing too crazy. So, before I get into the next Inform Focus chapter, one thing that I'm really excited about this event is that every single Champions League player item in this event has live OVR.
Ma è come l'anno scorso allora,
their team wins
Rudiger
2 of their final 3 group stage matches, they go up by +1 OVR. So, this Rudiger, for example, you claim him, and Real Madrid win 2 of their final 3 group stage matches, he will go up to a 90 OVR. And that affects every single Champions League player in the event. So it's a really cool way of adding live OVR, not just to special items, but to every single item in the Champions League event for Champions League player items. Not UEL, not UECL, but Champions League itself. So it's a cool way here to really be more invested in the group stage matches. And that's where I kind of want to take this in to the next chapter, guys, which is Inform Focus. Like I mentioned here, live OVR, every single Champions League. I also see some people in the comments going, another Rudiger. I know, guys, we had to pick somebody, and it felt right. It's like, you know what? Rudiger was in the last one we did a few months ago. You know what? People like him, but he can get up to a 90, which I think is pretty. And also, I think having all these live OVR players will really be fun.
Anche se fa gol.
Like, I'm sure a lot of you will be like investing in certain players based on teams that can win 2 of their final 3 matches. And I know just going off of the live OVR from the previous Champions League event,
ma tanto lo faranno in ritardo,
it was fun to see the market fluctuating. Especially if you guys remember that Grealish or that Ederson. That was so much fun, seeing how the market was going. So take that and apply it to every single player.
Ma tu fai uscire un gioco, un piano,
but then we get into this chapter, guys,
lo progetti dall'inizio.
The informed players. So these players can get even more live OVR boosts. They can get +3. So every player in the Champions League can get +1. These guys can get up to +3. So the way you get these informed players is you earn these UCL star points. So right here is for FIFA points, but then also there's some quests, matches, as well as challenge modes, and you get these what are called UCL star points. And then you can go into this chapter and claim a player that can get extra OVR boosts. So for example, these are all based on matchups. So we have Dortmund versus Newcastle. We have PSG versus AC Milan, PSV versus Lens, Arsenal versus Sevilla. These are all based on the November 8th match and November 7th match. So in a couple of weeks, it's match day 4 of the Champions League. And each of these players have specific in-game requirements that they have to hit. So let's say, for example, I want this Royce to get a boost. He would get a +1 OVR if he gets a goal or an assist. And if he gets 2 goals or 2 assists or 1 and 1, he would get +2 OVR. So it's kind of a cool way of picking a player before a matchup, and then you get to see which player gets the boost. So round 4 here, match day 4, we'll have a bunch of players, and then also there's going to be match day 5, match day 6, which begin at different times. So it's kind of a cool way, right guys? Like you get to pick different players that you think will perform, and then you can watch the Champions League match in real time, and then see, oh, is my Vitinha going to get a boost because he assisted? Or if I go over to this Frankowski, he kept a clean sheet, and then he gets an extra boost as well, right? It's kind of a cool way of tracking the goals in there. So the other thing as well is that you can claim a player up to 5 times. So if you get 5 of these tickets and you really want Saliba, you can claim him 5 times so that you can rank him up. So I know in past events it's only been just a 1 claim, but because of rank ups now, guys, you can claim these multiple times. It's easier to rank them up. And then from there, you could even use the universal rank player items like Dudek on this guy, and then get some So some nice flexibility there if you guys want to plan that out. Plus, you can even get the OVR upgrade on top if you got that. You timed it really well. So a lot of strategy in here.
92 sì, sarebbe buono, non sarebbe male. Al posto di
these are untradeable.
Di Oniero.
Won't have a huge effect on the market per se, but
Saliba l'anno scorso era rotto.
the rank up side of it is a lot of fun. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break there, guys.
Oh, questi
What do
qua
we
me li
think
gioca
so
a
far? Seen a
picchiezzo
lot of
perché
dubs in
l'anno
the
scorso ci
chat.
avevano preso.
What's everybody's first impression with the event before I get into like the icon section?
Allora, secondo me passa Borussia Dortmund.
Right? It's different. It's different here, guys.
E Arsenal.
Seeing people going Saliba, Rudiger,
Borussia Dortmund e
saw that
Arsenal.
on Discord there. I agree.
Minchia
that is
Saliba se passa,
quite the
minchia
combo.
tanta roba diventa.
Decent, yeah, live action. I
Quanto
agree.
era alto
Having the
Saliba?
live OVR
1,88
is
o
really fun.
1,92?
Will I show the universal rank player item? Yes. Once I get through the Champions League guide here, I'm going to jump over to the universal rank player item and show you guys exactly how to do it. So, seeing a lot of dubs in chat. See, like the fact you can claim a player 5 times. I agree. That'll be
Hello, bro. How you doing?
a nice way of not just being stuck at 1 OVR. You can actually rank them up several OVRs. OVRs are too low. That is fair. Some of these guys, if it's just an 85 and you really need like the 90 to get the team going, it could be a little low. But there are OVR upgrades here that could help out plus the ranks. Alright, chat, let's get into Legends Club. So this is a chapter in the Champions League event that celebrates 3 teams,
the price is not
some of which who have a
I don't think
storied Champions League history, others that are on the rise, and others with a promising future in the Champions League. So we have Real Madrid, Manchester City, and obviously that. And then each of these chapters will unlock at different points. So you see Manchester City unlocks on the 2nd of November, PSG on the 9th, Real Madrid unlocks right as the event starts. And what you do is you play 3 matches in their history. So for example, here Real Madrid defeated by Leverkusen, and you go through pretty much their history of the Champions League over the past 20 years or so. So yeah, this one against, if you guys remember, right, that 2013-2014 match, the final header in stoppage time to send it to extra time. That was an iconic one. Real Madrid beating Liverpool, if you guys remember that. And then a couple of years ago, actually that was just last year.
I think for sure they're gonna put something about it,
Crazy comeback.
Just keep it. Because all the people don't know what to do with them.
You can see the different Real Madrid icons.
Yeah, I'm active on Instagram.
So, I see people in the chat are definitely memeing certain clubs. I'm not going to say which ones, but that is fair. You know what, guys? Just give it a chance. You'll see. You'll see who's going to be there in a few weeks. Doesn't only have to be
icons. Dovrebbe essere forte, se la sua carta quella là che c'ha
but anyways, we have Xabi Alonso and Butragueño, Beckham that I mentioned earlier, and Casillas. I really like how clean the card, the player items look here on top of the art. So how this works is you're going to come in and use your UCL club tokens, and then you would open this, what's called Bronze Store, and rewards aren't too amazing. You get coins, there's a chance at other ones. You open that a number of times, and then after opening it 10 times, you can get into Silver Store, which has better rewards, and so on and so forth. Into Gold Store, which unlocks after 4. And then finally, you come into the final reward, where you get a chance or a possibility of one of these icons once you get to the final reward. So obviously different odds based on the Xabi Alonso all the way to Casillas. But I think if a lot of you get through this, Casillas or Beckham will be a nice addition to the team. And who knows, some of you may also get the Xabi Alonso or Butragueño. So, looking through these are untradeable as it looks. But there are more chances to upgrade them with that Mascherano universal rank player item. So just heads up here, you'll be seeing City and PSG in a couple weeks. And then as we get into quests, wanted to bring up tutorial is the universal rank player quest. So this is what I was talking about, guys. You can see the do deck here, 81. That's how the player item art looks like. It's not actually updated on the quest just yet. You can see there that 81 do deck. And the way these work is you complete these quests, like complete 10 verse attack matches, head-to-head or manager mode, 20, and then you do training. And for completing these, you get 3 of them already. So that's already 3 rank items that you can use towards any player. From there, we have some extra UCL quests for some coins, some players, some gems, some extra daily quests here that are pretty simple to complete, some tournament quests. Actually, I was going to get into this afterwards, is the tournament rewards for Champions League have also been updated. So these are some different quests as well. These are all extra stuff. And that's where if I go to store here, and I go to, you can see the store packs for Champions League. Tournament. Here we go. So these are going to be the tournament tokens that you've been completing. You guys go and play the UCL tournament mode. They're different.
300 botta. Una settimana, credo.
So you got the 80 to 94, 85 to 94. This one's actually pretty decent.
Sono 8 volte puoi riscattarlo, quindi in 8 settimane.
IOVRs there. And then also there's some currency you can get. You see club tokens to use in that icon chapter. And then we have the existing 60 to 94. Plus there's also the UCL 75 to 85. So some extra reasons to go in and grind the tournament. I know it can be a lot of matches. I think it's like 12 matches. If you go all the way in, but at least the rewards here have been updated. It's a little bit more rewarding and feels like you're kind of grinding towards things. The other one as well is obviously you can chain into the star points here, the star pass points, or UCL points, items here, and then yeah, still haven't done my skill moves, whatever. But the other one as well was Division Rivals. I mentioned at the top of the show was there's an
6.000.
update to the store. So
6.000 punti.
hold on to
Qualcuno
your division
me ne hanno dati
rivals
4.000 solo.
points, and then make sure to bring
25.000.
them over into the
Madonna.
updated division rivals store for
90,
80 to
95,
94,
25.000.
85 to
Quanto ce
94.
n'ho io?
And if you've really been grinding a lot of division rivals, there's even a 90 to 95. This is quite a bit.
95
I mean, if you have that much, props. I don't, but it's definitely a worthwhile reward if you can get there. Otherwise, I think a lot of you will be in that 80 to 94, 85 to 94 range. So you can hold on to it for like the next update next month. I know 25,000 is a lot. I agree. It is a 90 though.
Minchia, non ci avevo pensato che era l'unico 95.
At least these are updated. We're getting some new stuff in here, some new ways to use your division rivals points outside of coins.
Sta
and gems,
dicendo,
which I think was a big part of the feedback coming in.
Sta dicendo che 25.000 sono
Nice to see
assai.
that. But yeah, main thing, hold on
Però
to them
almeno sono, è
and
un
then wait
90.
for this to come in game.
Però
And
almeno un
then
90.
use them here. All right, the other one as well I wanted to show before we get into like the players and check in the list of players. Did want to also show off challenge mode, and I can go into challenge mode right here. It is a daily challenge mode, and it's really simple. It's 2 skill games and a match, and then you get an 80 to 94. So
Sì, perché è già abbastanza
a
lungo.
nice way to get some extra fodder players as well, and who knows, maybe you'll get a 90 plus. This one's kind of easy to do. Requirements are minimal, so actually pretty sure it was, what were the conditions? There we go. Oh, 65. It's, yeah, you can, any team works.
Se mettono la
The other
roba
one as
stanotte
well I
io
wanted to
spreco
show you
tutti i
guys
punti
was
già stanotte.
Star Pass. So there's a new Star Pass as well. It is not Champions League branded per se, but you have some Champions League related things or the Conference League logo. But the nice thing as well, if you guys remember that Vinny, if Foden making a return here. Cam,
Mi sa che è tempo di
you can see
vendere
I'm moving
Charlton.
my phone around.
c'ho
It's got the
Beckham,
nice kind
questo
of
Foden.
holographic
Nelle
effect.
riserve.
But as we go through Star Pass here, you can see a lot of the same rewards for premium.
Però vabbè,
And
si
we
può
make it
gradare.
here
Vini?
to
Vini 88 di nuovo.
we got a new emote. I was gonna try to get to, there we go. The camp,
Ma perché?
actually this isn't updated, this should be Mascherano actually. But these are the
Vini
universal
88
rank
la
player.
soglia.
So the 91 should be Mascherano, the 81 is Dudek, and that's where one of the places
Ma
you
io
can
già
get
l'abbiamo già venduto.
extra ones. The other thing to keep in mind, guys, is like this is still work in progress. So some of
Ma la
these things
carta di
may
Foden
change.
che si muove?
So something you might see in the Star Pass may not be exactly how
Cioè
it's
si muove
launched.
proprio Foden
Just
fuori
kind of
dalla
a preview.
carta.
So some of these reward previews may still be updated, like this Campos, for example, should be showing a Mascherano. So just keep that in mind, guys.
Vini sta a livello
Star Pass,
30
though, for the
e
most part,
88.
pretty self-explanatory. Some interesting rewards on there.
andando a
Otherwise,
vedere-
I was going to go
Sto
into
andando a vedere
exchanges,
quanti punti
and then
ho.
I'll go into the club view and we can go through stats. So first off, I was just going to go
Quanti
into
punti division
the
rivals
group
sono?
stage and show you
Claudio è
guys
uscito?
some of the exchanges here. And then there's a way to actually get Royce and Walker from the exchange.
Ma Royce pure qua sta.
Royce, if
Quindi
you
uno lo
remember,
prendi
is
qua, uno lo
a
prendi là e già
live
potresti...
OVR bonus player. So you can actually get extra Royces for doing the exchange to rank
5
them
più
up
1 6,
on
sì.
top of the 5 that you get, on top of the Dudek
Se
that you
passa.
have. So a good way to get some more
Walker,
players and
ma
some
pure
more
Walker
ways
c'era
to
che io
rank
non,
them up.
non mi ricordo.
So realistically,
Walker
this
sarebbe
Royce
una
could
bella
get
carta.
a pretty big OVR upgrade, plus 3 if everything goes right. And on top of that, you could rank him up multiple times. Plus, there's the Walker exchange.
A livello
Walker as well could get a
60,
plus 1.
vediamo.
And then,
Carlo che non
don't
ho
want to
visto
spoil it, but there's
bene.
other possibilities he could be in the
Non l'hanno
extra
fatto
OVR
vedere?
match too. Those players are still to come. And then here we have some extra exchanges. I'm not going to go into the details, but
No, non
more
l'hanno fatto
exchanges here
vedere,
for you to use
Sono
towards
furbi.
Champions League progress. And then the other one here was the universal rank player. Again, the Campos hasn't been updated. It should be Mascherano.
Universal rank player.
These are some
Quindi
ways that you can get
portieri hanno
the
messo.
Dudek and the Campos, or
E
sorry,
il
Mascherano,
primo.
I
E
should
il
say.
primo.
Anyways, these are
Cioè il primo ti può
universal
uscire
rank
qualsiasi
players
carta
that
che
you
puoi
can use
utilizzare per rankare
towards
chiunque.
ranking up. So,
Aspetta, rankare
won't
chiunque,
show these
quindi
here. There's
forse
also
pure
a
i
Champions League one
founder.
you can get with a possibility of universal rank player.
secondo.
I'm not going to go into the
Ma sono
exchanges,
carte
guys,
così...
because this affects
Ma aspetta,
market.
per
People will
rankare
then
chiunque non è
start
che... Cioè, si
investing,
fanno rankare pure i
and I don't want to
pionieri.
be getting into that with touching any of these exchanges. But you get to see what kinds are coming out,
fanno
so
rankare i
that you know
pionieri,
how to
minchia, la
get certain
svolta.
players.
Ma infatti in realtà i pionieri il
Alright.
secondo ruolo ce l'hanno.
I think I've covered a
Cosa?
good amount here.
Quindi i
Quest,
pionieri il secondo ruolo
Star
ce l'hanno.
Pass,
È vero,
exchanges, store, event, challenge mode.
Vediamo quanti
There's a
punti
lot
Division
going on in
Rivals
this
so.
event, guys.
Ho,
Plus,
20
on
ho
top of that,
22.000
we have
punti
the live
Division
over there to
Rivals.
keep in mind. So, what do you guys think so far? We
Ci
went through
arrivo,
everything. Once we get
Vado
through kind of a
avanti.
little bit more of just chatting with you guys, I
Minchia,
want to check
20
out
se,
the
se
players
ce n'avevo
as well.
25.000 già
Some
oggi li
players that were
potevo.
not shown on
Se
the
ce n'avevo
banner,
25.000 già
that would
oggi li
be
potevo
nice.
prendere.
But what do you guys think? Any questions about the
Io
event?
facendo
Carlo dovrebbe
Um,
uscire.
How it
Carlo
works?
dovrebbe uscire stasera alle 3 l'evento. Carlo Magno.
Chemistry system. There's no
chi era?
chemistry in FC Mobile, so don't
Non
need
mi
to
sta
worry
venendo
about
in
that.
mente.
Will UCR store players be tradable?
Comunque,
Yes,
ragazzi,
they
l'evento
should be
è scegliere
tradable,
gli stanotte,
unless they say
o
obviously
italiano.
tradable. But like you saw in the event itself, some are untradable.
Niente,
Store should be good.
sono tutti.
Any update on Zidane?
Ma tu dormi,
No,
dormi.
not at the moment.
Domani cos'è?
When is this
Giovedì,
releasing?
l'ultimo
So this
giorno di
event,
lavoro.
Champions League, will be releasing in 6.5
Porco
hours.
due.
So 6 p.m.
Sto a cadere il
Pacific,
telefono in diretta.
Perché devo andare a
1
mangiare.
a.m. UTC, 2 a.m. UK
Va
time.
buona.
We need right wing back and left wing back. 5-man formations are kind of weak without them. That's a good shout. Yeah, I think that's something for some future events. Try to get more of these right wing back, left wing back, or at least look at like
regolare.
positional penalty for
Quello che
some
ti
of those.
chiami
Because I know in
regolare.
previous seasons the skill boost penalty. On
Sì,
those
hanno
right
già
wing
fatto
backs
vedere
and
gli
left wing
scambi.
backs
Guarda, se
were really
puoi
beneficial
andare
to the point where
indietro
you
la
could play
live e
them
puoi
in different
vederli.
positions, and it was actually a good position to have. So I'd love for us to like find a middle ground where you don't feel like you're hamstrung by these wing backs. They're so important. They're actual players that play in those positions. A lot of questions coming in here as well. Let's see. How to use a universal rank player.
Il
It
tuo
would be
ID è
just like if
regolare,
you're
no, su
ranking
Telegram.
up any other player. So like when you go into the rank screen, it would just show as one of your available ranking players. So let's say, for example, I'll just go into my
ti dico
club here. Let's
subito
pull up
quanto
the
indietro.
gameplay again, just to show you guys. Let's say, for example, I want to
5
go
minuti.
rank up
Na
Lewandowski.
5 minuti.
I have a bunch of
Na 5
Lewandowskis
minuti.
here, but what would show up would be that 91 Mascherano. So I should
BBC
actually,
Young,
I should have actually
I'm
granted
not
myself
sure,
one of them.
but those players are
But
used for
it would
rank
show up,
other
and
players,
then
you
you
know?
could use it as pretty much
What
a
the
Lewandowski.
fuck?
So
Lewandowski?
that's what it kind of works as. Is like it can be used for any player. It's super valuable. Let's see some other questions here. Any exchange currencies for welcome to FC points? I did not see any of those actually in the plans, but I will check in on that if that's something that wasn't showing on my build or not. Otherwise, does it work on founders players? Yes, these should work on any player. So, actually, I'm gonna see if I can like get Mascherano into my team. 1 second. I feel like it would be beneficial if I could get one of these universal rank players. Just gotta get like the. Hold up. You guys are gonna see like me add a player to my team just on stream. Should have done this before actually. Let's add a Dudek, and I'm
Quindi,
gonna add also
quei giocatori,
a
i portieri, Mascherano, eccetera,
Mascherano as well.
Mascherano, Campos, tutti
Cool.
quelli in teoria c'è
No, we're-
possibilità
we
che
should be good to,
possiamo
like, just
rankare
show
qualsiasi giocatore.
On screen
Qua ha
how
fatto
it
l'esempio di
should pop up in
Lewandowski.
my inventory. I think this
Dove
would be a
c'erano
cool one
tutti
to show to
Lewandowski, ha
everybody.
fatto vedere poco fa.
Alright. Let me see if I
E
ask
lì ci sarà
some
Mascherano,
questions here as
Campos
well.
e quell'altro.
Quindi
anche con quelle carte
So yeah,
possiamo rankare gli
the universal players
attaccanti,
are in
le ali,
quests, as I
difensori.
showed. There's 3 quests. You can get 3 of the Dudeks. Then there's also exchanges. Then there also
E
the
hanno
Star
confermato
Pass.
che
So, a lot of different ways
funzioneranno
you can
anche
get
sui
them.
founder.
They are untradable though, so it's not something you can just go on the market.
Ha
and
detto,
get.
ecco Clava che
Let
mi
me
ha
just
chiesto.
refresh my. Let me see if it shows up for me. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna like restart my app here, just so that I can get the universal rank players, because I want to show you guys how it works. Hold up a second. Once I show you guys how that works, we'll go into like every player. If you guys want to look at individual stats for like Walker, I know you guys wanted to check him out. Some other guys as well. We can go look at the players. walkout. I'm not gonna spoil the walkout for you guys. That's something that you guys should experience here your first time around. Team of the week, don't have updates on that yet. When we do, obviously we'll share that. Same with player of the month. Don't have updates on that. Let's see. Whoever owned the previous Star Pass, do they get the new one? No, that was just for founders. So the upcoming Star Pass is kind of back to like the way it was in previous events. Any other questions here? Scream Team kind of gave a teaser, but oh, there we go. Okay, I got the ranked player in my lineup. Let's bring it back on screen. So I'm gonna go down and find. I gotta scroll through a lot of them. I want to find that 81 Dudek just to make sure I have him in my lineup. There we go. There's the Dudek. So if I look at him here, he doesn't have an action shot. He will. And you can see here, universal rank player, which can only be used to rank up 80 to 89 OVR player. All right, guys. So let's use him on. Let's do it on Rudiger. So let's go rank up, and look who shows up once I hit rank up. I can use Dudek as a rank up option. So I go there, and then I go rank up. And there you go. Works. You have a 90.
Cos'è che dice?
But then, I won't use the skill points for now.
Gli 81, per esempio, questo Dudek
He's a 90.
servirà per rankare
He would technically, would he be able to use
dagli 80 agli 89.
Hold up. If I go to rank up,
Per
no,
rankare
because
dagli
he's a
80 agli
base
89.
89, so that Mascherano 91,
Yes, bro, you
which
can
shows
rank up your
here.
Courtois, yeah.
A 91 version wouldn't work here. The way the 91 would work is if I went to, like, let's say I want to use him on Bellingham. There you go. 93 Bellingham. Pull it up. There's the 91 version. And then I could use him and then rank him up. I'm actually going to grant myself a few of these so that I could show like different examples because I feel like people will want to know.
Non ho
But
sentito
yeah,
la parte di qua.
these are pretty much just like a universal token. Big dub. I agree, right? And then yeah, after that you can just do like the regular rank ups with if you have duplicates. But this one helps a ton.
I 90 verranno rankati da
Chances,
questo
I think everything
Ocampos.
remains the same. So think of these as not like they don't change the chances or
Quindi
anything
pionieri,
like
per
that. What they
esempio,
do is
Son,
they just act
eccetera.
as like a joker
Yeah, bro,
version of
the
it. So
the
they can, like,
Campos.
they just
For
mimic
90 and
the
more,
exact same player.
so all
Can
the
you rank
player
up
over
Pioneer
90,
players?
you
You
can
should
use
work
the
exactly
Ocampos
with
one.
Pioneer players.
So the better is for
actually, I'm
like,
gonna see if I
you know,
can-
founder player.
Get one right on screen. Just to show you guys, because I know a lot of you guys like to see it instead of explaining. It's kind of fun as well, just like showing it up on screen. Let me see, let me get a founder player. One sec. Well, while I get myself a founder player on here, let's go through the actual players. And I've set a little lineup here of some guys that I think people would be excited to see. Starting with Lewandowski. And then let's pop into his stats.
Fa vedere i
So,
founder, no? Cosa hai
Nice
detto?
looking stats there. The jersey, the kit showing on him isn't ideal. And then we'll pop out to Bruno Fernandes. A lot of traits on this one. Actually, I think this is the most traits I've seen on somebody.
Bro, depends for
Bellingham,
OVR. But
Griezmann, though.
Courtois, in my point of view, I had him. He's one of the best in the game.
Is he stuck in the
His
mud?
reflex and he's just the goat. I took Oblak just
I'll
for
play from
the
Madrid.
OVR.
I mean, yeah, I just have
because
my kit set as.
I'm giving a help in
Real.
my
I should
league
probably
because
change
we
that.
are in top
Um,
50, 100, whatever.
All right, hold up. I'm just
So,
gonna.
yeah. But if
I want to
Courtois
show
was
this
a
to you
little
guys. I'm gonna
bit
grant a few
more
more
higher,
of
I would have chosen him.
these rank items, so I have a bunch. Cool. I'm just gonna pull down my stream for 1 sec, or just pull down the gameplay for 1 second again, just so I can show you guys in action. Because I know like some of you like want to know with Founders players. So I'll just pull that up. Because the Founders players are still like worthwhile. If you have a high OVR one, they still do decent. Like, obviously, some of you want to rank this up, so like we're hoping this can kind of help. So just gonna pull that up. Let's see any other questions. Exchange. Yeah, I showed some of the exchanges there. There's a few of them. Show us the store exchange for the welcome points. I saw a glimpse of it in the store.
Founder.
You saw a glimpse of it in the store. Hold up a second.
Sta dicendo che i Founder
I miss it?
valgono ancora tanto,
I
grazie al
spot
cazzo.
things I didn't see. Alright, in any case, I want to show you guys the let me go to my reserves. Okay, I granted myself a Founders Pioneer player. So I'm going to use Bellingham again as the example. This is a Founders Pioneer player. He's untradeable, right? Because he's one that carried over. Let me go to rank up and check it out. Look at all those Camposes. Well, they're going to be Mascherano's.
Guarda quanto
Look at those
Campos.
91 universal rank players. And then I could use it, and I can actually rank up a Founder player. Check it out. Big dub, right? And then, I mean, if you get a bunch of them, you could keep ranking it up. The 91s are going to be a little trickier to do.
Bro, the
You
tactics
could
is the one I'm using, but now
rank up
I
your
develop a
Founders
new
to make them a
tactics
little more
for
viable.
43 attack.
Right? Dubs in the chat. I agree.
So I'm gonna share in a couple of days.
And it's cool seeing it as well, like in action. It's like I can do it again, and then this is one thing I was pretty happy to see. It just like makes things
How I
more
become
valuable long term.
FIFA champion.
And then yeah,
in
skill
3
points. I was gonna mention like defending. I'll just do that. I don't think does Bellingham having a secondary position? I don't think he does. Is it? So like as you can see, the chance doesn't change, even if I just use like one of the 91. I know, am I overdoing the rank animation? Am I doing it too much? It's just
Look
kind of
how
fun
many
to show.
campus.
So like if I do the 50% one, there you go. Ah, I got lucky. Anyways, so that's the looks of it. No rank transfer at the moment, guys. Now, exchange. Did I have UCL group stage? There's the Beckham one, Libertadores. You guys have seen this, and then yeah, right here. So you cannot rank up a 91 plus with the 81. So yeah, like you can't. You're not supposed to be using the 81 and the 91. Like universal rank up items. So like if I go to this player item, it's just like it's not gonna be Campos. It's gonna be Mascherano. But like the stats are nerfed. They're not meant to be used. And like you could technically rank up this item, but you shouldn't. These items are meant to be used as like a currency. So like same thing. If I go to like that do deck, you don't want to use the do deck. you want to be using them to rank it up. So. You can rank up any player. So
Le
like,
stats di queste carte fanno
choose,
schifo
like,
perché queste
anyone.
carte le devi utilizzare solo per rankare.
Rashford. Same thing happens. There you go. No, you can't do a 91 with the do deck. So like for example, if I go look at Holland here, the only one that shows up is the 91. The 81 doesn't. So the 81 is for 80 to 89. The 91 is for 90 plus.
Gerard si potrebbe rankare, ma
And then if you rank up an 89 to like 90 or 91, it would still require the so like the Rudiger, you know that I ranked it up, you would still just require the 81. So technically 89s are actually pretty valuable because they only require the 81 do deck, even if you get past 90.
ok.
So there's kind of
Anche
an
se
interesting thing
ranchiamo
there.
le carte tipo Rudiger,
Those are no, they're not in
sopra il
the
90,
store
possiamo
packs
ancora
as of
rankarlo
now,
con
no. They're just Star Pass
coso, Dudek.
exchange.
No, Campos.
And no, your chances don't change. It's the same.
Son, sì. Son è l'unico.
Advanced division rivals points. Gold. No, at the moment, don't have any news on that.
Grealish pioniere, se vi
That's
interessa.
a good shout.
Non lo consiglio.
Can these upgrades be sold on the transfer market? I believe so. I don't think this would change anything with the tradable or untradeable. Will OVRs go past 99? I can't answer that at the moment, guys. It's still, we're not even 1 month into the season. But yeah, overall, what do you guys think so far of these updates? I think they'd be pretty friendly. I'm pretty excited. And I think it's going to be a nice change. And then also, I'm just going to go through and show you guys all the player items. I granted myself way too many player items, so like, sorry for the duplicates, but just wanted to go through these. And actually, while I'm going through these, were there any other questions you guys had about the event? Any players you wanted to see in general? If you rank up your Dudek or Mascherano, does it change anything? No, I just wouldn't recommend, don't rank them up. Don't use them as a player. Just use them as like a currency. How are we thinking? Dub so far. Okay, fair enough. Does it work on Pioneer players? Yeah, I showed it. It worked on a Pioneer player. Nice. Harry Kane. He's not in the UCL event, but his teammate Kimmich. And then there's also Lautaro. We have Dajabi. We have Musiala. Kind of had some fun ranking up Musiala. Base is 88, though. Bruno. A lot of cams in this event. Guevara. 91. Ruben Diaz we saw. And then we get into the Saka, the Trippier. Neuer, 89. Good to see. And then Odegaard, another good cam. If you guys are rocking cams, this is a good event for them. A lot of them in there. Then we have the Rashford.
As I said, if you want a gameplay,
Çalhanoğlu,
if you want a gameplay, stick to Courtois, because it's the best. If you
so a
want
lot of players
OVR,
here that I think have
go for
really
Oblak.
needed a player item from the start of the season. So it's kind of like
Courtois
helps fill in the
better.
gaps a bit. Immobile, then we get this Walker. I know a lot of people were looking at that, right? You guys want to see the stats on him. So 91 pace. You can see the details here. Actually, these look very similar to his base stats, so I'll have to check if these have been updated or not. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to scroll down. Won't go into the stats too much because we do have to wrap up pretty soon. We got 10 minutes till kickoff on a lot of these Champions League matches. Yeah, otherwise we got 86 Di Lorenzo. He's a very good base right back, so I'm sure his event item will be nice to use. Koundé again, nice meta item. And then we get Sane as well, 86. Almiron, one of those live OVR players. He could go up to technically an 88 by like the end of the event if everything goes well for him. And if he puts on a performance like he did against PSG, I think you could be looking at an Almiron at like 88 OVR as like his base once he gets the live OVR, which is cool to see. I have to scroll all the way down. There we go. I'll check the store again. I saw someone making a little shout here about it. We got the Berghaus, the Cristante for UEL, DeMarco, Diogo Costa for Porto. We got a nice Giroud. Unfortunately, you can't play striker Giroud if you already have goalkeeper Giroud.
You can text me whatever you want.
Because you can't have two of the same players. But that would be kind of funny if you could have him like
YouTube,
at
whatever.
goalie and then also at striker. But he's there at the 85. We have another 85 in Morata. Then Providel, who scored... he scored a goal, didn't he? Like in the league for Lazio. And then we have Royce. We got to Saliba, Wahi, Werner, Zambo Anguissa, Alex Ramiro, Acerbi, Alderweireld, Emre Can, Dahoud, David, Doku, Hummels,
Zambo
Icardi, Hosalu, Nacho Fernandez, Willy Orban, Oyarzabal, and we also have Rafa there from Benfica, into Rakitic, Ricardo Horta. So some of the OVRs here are not like the highest, but I'm sure a lot of these guys are very playable in head-to-head. Saul, into Fabian Schär, Upamecano. So just going to keep scrolling through a few of these. And actually what we can do, guys, because we're running a bit short on time, we have a lot of cool info to go through, is let's start the giveaways, all right? So, and also, yeah, so someone shows the store exchange. I'll go check it out. One second. But one thing as well is let's do a giveaway, guys. We're gonna do 5 of them. It's gonna be your choice of
That's my Instagram,
the
bro.
92 Xavi Alonso, the 92 Butragueno, 92 Bernardo
You can
Silva,
see in the
or
comment.
90 Griezmann or Trippier. So you get a bunch of choices, and then let's put the hashtag up. Let's get it up on screen here. Hashtag champions. So drop that in chat, and we'll pull 5 giveaway winners while I scroll through more of these player items for you guys to see. Apologies for the amount of duplicates, but I was just granting myself a bunch of times just to have fun with rank ups. Takafusa Kubo, yeah, was player of the month actually. His teammate there in Le Normand. We have Tomine, Leonhardt, Nuno Mensch, Otamendi, Pepe. Look at that. Yeah, bunch of players. Ooh, Alexis Sanchez needs an action shot on that one. Lucas Torreira, ex-Arsenal guys. Adeyemi, Pedrosa, Orsnes. Bryce Mendes actually scored. Dan Burn, Alabria, and then a bunch of 82s as well. So, a lot of players in this event. I'm going to scroll through these a bit further. Harvey Elliott there is your Liverpool rep in UEL. And then we'll just get to the 80s. I'll just keep scrolling down here. And then make sure hashtag champions. And I'll check for the one guy in chat who's saying to check the store offers. I'll do a last little check in case I missed it. Get another little look at it. So yeah, Victor Boniface there for UEL. And then we had some more 80s. Matteo Guendouzi, Juan Bernat, Juranovic. Yeah, I granted myself way too many of these 80s. Oh, there you go. Zaire Emery. It's good to see him in the event. He's one for the future for PSG. Really good player. All right, so let's check the store here you guys wanted to see. Was group stage. Oh, here you go. I missed it completely. You're right. So you can use your welcome points to get some extra UCL points. So that was my bad, guys. I missed it. But yeah, so there are welcome points that you can use towards UCL points, a max of 300. So make sure if you're still playing,
Eccoli,
get as many
i
as
punti.
you can to get yourself a little bit of a head start in the UCL event. So there you go. I could do some all the way up to, I don't know, I could do a lot. But yeah, so that's one. Good shout in the chat. I hear you. It's good.
Bro, you asked me about the
Otherwise,
welcome
yeah,
points.
packs
There you
here,
go.
free
He's showing
pack
now.
Points. Oh, you can use your start points for just extra coins. You have some left over. So yeah, I agree. Dubs. I think this is some nice updates here. I'm excited. Let's pull up our first winner. Am I reading? Okay? Are we gonna go with that, guys? Or is that okay? So Jason is telling me that was actually the winner of our giveaway. Saying no cap. I'll take him at his word there, but the winner is Enes Sarioglu. So, congrats! You get your choice of a bunch of players. One of Xabi Alonso, Griezmann, Butragueno. So, Jason's saying it was the winner. All right, I feel like we had that a few streams ago, where like one of the creators won a giveaway. Let's get some more winners going though, guys. Let's drop in hashtag champions. But yeah, in any case, get some more coins here. Let me see if I can max this one out. There we go. You can do 30, and then how many coins do I get for doing that? You get 300,000 coins. So if you had a few extra ones. Jason's saying we legit won. We had to re-roll it a few times. But yeah. Alright, we have our second winner though. And that is Takahashi Reka. Congrats. Again, guys, if you guys are in stream and you don't follow us on Twitch, make sure you drop that follow for us so that if you win, we can make sure that you get your player granted to you. So we'll be sending you a message through whispers. See, this is my half set up team on the other one. I was trying to make sure it was like icons and UEL. Didn't really work out as well. I'm going to stick to this one. Let's get our third winner going. Who do we have up here? Artur Babayev 10. congrats. Get your choice of a bunch of players. Just make sure you follow us on Twitch here, guys. If you're doing the giveaways. Wait, did I have a quest to go through here? Oh, just action pack. And then, yeah, here's the quests here. Actually, I should go do the
Quindi ragazzi, punti benvenuto.
Complete this quest.
E giocatori upgradabili.
Oh, we got winner 4.
Male.
All right, let's pull them up. We have Nirban is fine.
Sì, bro. Io ne ho 2000, ombre.
Yeah. Alright, did I get the quest? Oh, I need to do it. Oh, I think... Okay, pro tip, guys. If you guys are doing this, just train up like 1 level at a time. Yeah, just go 1. And then make sure you do auto-select. Do another level. Auto-select 3. Auto-select 4. See, I think this is how the best way. Pro tip, guys. And then, yeah, there you go. 9 out of 10. But you already knew that, so just make sure you're doing that. And then train. There we go. And I got the training master for the universal
2000 pass.
item. There you go. And then you can claim them. And then I can come back in. All right, we got our 5th and final winner, chat. Is UG_AG1. So congrats. Final winner. Make sure you give us a follow. We'll be reaching out to you about that, and you get your choice of a player that we will be granting to you probably either later tonight once the event goes live or tomorrow. So just as soon as the event is live. And that was the show, guys. Like, a lot of cool stuff. I think the updates were fun to see. Spent a lot of time on these players, but I think a lot of the questions you guys had were good. And I think it all comes from like the feedback we had.
Che poi posso anche
which
entrare
I'm
ora che
really
ci penso.
excited to share with you guys. Is just like,
Dove ombre?
we hear the feedback. We're always working through it. Like, we know parts of the early season have been a little rocky.
Vieni nel mio
And we
Discord
hear that from
a
the
parlare.
community. So we're always making sure we try to get like as many player-friendly improvements in there. This is one of them.
Ma?
We want to make sure that you
L'ho
guys
appena detto.
are being
Ti ho
heard. And like streams like
l'ho
this
appena
are great.
detto in
I get
live
to
e
explain
boom,
to you
sei
guys
entrato,
exactly
assurdo.
how it works. You get to see how it works on special players. So kind of excited about that.
Madò.
And
Qua c'è da
again,
studiare.
like we're still going to be on the Discord, Reddit, on all the socials.
Ma sto vedendo
and even in stream here, like the
sto
feedback
vedendo
you
su
guys give
Discord
on
c'è
stream
gente
is
con
so
4000
valuable.
punti
So just keep
benvenuto.
it coming. Really excited,
4000
obviously, for
io ho
the
giocato sempre ne ho
UCL
2000.
event as well.
4000 forse ha fatto
Just
sempre gli
I
scambi.
think a promising
Boh.
event, and even next week where we have the other one
4000
coming
non
up too.
neanche quegli scambi che sono tipo
related to-
50.
Like Mexico, America's players, I'll give you that. I think some people already guessed.
50.
But yeah,
54.
it is 12 on the dot. A lot of us have to go run to
Tu
watch
quando è che l'hai
some
finito?
important
Più o
Champions
meno
League
quando è che è
matches.
stata l'ultima volta che... Cioè,
I'm
quando hai
sure you guys are
completato
all
quei...
ready to
quelle
go. I
missioni,
think
quei
I might go watch the...
2 settimane?
I go watch that Newcastle
2-3?
Dortmund game. That one
Due minimo.
seems really interesting. But in any case, guys, really appreciate you guys tuning in.
Facciamo 3,
See you next time for the next stream. But in the meantime, have a great rest of your day.
Sì, lo so.
And we'll
Sto
see you
facendo
around. Take care.
più o
Bye-bye.
meno calcolo che so quanto è 50 quindi 200 e resetto una settimana 600 punti 600 punti e non tornano i conti.
Ne ho persi tanti, ma perché semplicemente a un certo punto ho anche smesso di finire le giornaliere. E su questo evento Champions, ma perché onestamente il gioco stava diventando un po' noioso.
Vediamo.
Questa cosa dei dati,
EA Sports.
Sì, ma il problema è che partono sempre dal coso base.
sì, è vero. Infatti le gel sono un po' ridicole. Adesso io comunque non sono 94 ma sono 91, quindi qualche margine di miglioramento ce l'ho, però comunque non è che faccio chissà cosa.
Boh, troppo strano.
Infatti
Perché
sì.
Lì Rudiger per esempio lo puoi alzare di 6 gradi, arriva tipo a 91, 92. Ma se ti conta sempre la Gen Base 89 te lo dà in testa.
Infatti, anche perché io come DC c'ho Nesta Maldini.
Nesta cos'è? 90?
90, sì.
Oh,
Nesta è stato quello che ho
devo
trovato
giocare
su-
confronto.
Ma sì, aspetta che finisco sta partita.
Ah sì, perché si sono aggiornate le missioni.
Perché sono quelle nell'evento.
No!
Sì. Sì? Per le gemme?
Download and solve the puzzles now.
Mi devono arrivare ancora delle offerte perché ho fatto la base al 25.
Ma
quello 40.000 gemme.
quello che ti dico è certe volte non arrivano perché sono troppe persone che lo fanno. Quindi devi fare lo screenshot, ti chiederanno gli screenshot di dove sei arrivato, questo e quell'altro e niente.
Li ho già contattati, infatti.
Ah, ok, a posto allora.
Tanto per i 40.000 gemme, che poi già hanno preso più di 100.000 da lì.
No? Adesso?
Ah sì, perché ho fatto quasi tutti gli obiettivi. Devo dire che ho un po' shoppato su quel gioco, cioè alla fine, a parte 2 offerte che erano necessarie per le gemme, ho shoppato tipo 50 per arrivare già alla base al 25. Comunque rispetto ad altri giochi simili che ho giocato
Capito.
perché i giochi di quello stile lì ne ho giocati davvero in quantità industriale.
Sì, ma se ci sta a giocarli così ti danno le gemme.
Sì, infatti. Vabbè, gli ultimi 2 obiettivi per arrivare a prendere tipo 100.000 gemme in un colpo, dubito che ci arrivo, però finché l'offerta è valida io ci provo. L'obiettivo della base al 18.
Speriamo. Io spero che te. No, io ogni volta che li ho contattati mi li hanno sempre dati. Mi lagga. Sull'altro rogo mi lagga. Sì, qua ci mettono tempo. Sì, adesso dopo basta che arrivano. Godo che mi spammava le motte.
Mamma mia, quelli che spawnano le motte sono proprio
Perché stavo... Oh, abbiamo vinto il torneo Lega. Vediamo se ci...
proprio perché YouTube abbassa la qualità a 144p a caso, vabbè.
Dovrei streamare in 1000...
Sì, 1080, infatti va. Non so perché non abbia abbassato a caso, boh. YouTube Sports, it's in the game. Cioè, vediamo. Poi c'è anche 1400 gemme che aspetto che arrivi l'evento Champions. Ma venimo dall'Italia, ma come sono droppato proprio all'ultimo, che cazzo di sfiga.
Non solo tu, mezzo mondo.
Ma il problema non è solo che sono droppato. Io poi nel provare a risalire sono sceso
A posto. Tempo che sono andato a fare, detto così me la ritaglio e ci faccio un bel video. Satisfying. Aspetta stasera. Voglio vedere quanti punti Champions ho. Perché oggi dovrei averlo finito. Ah no, manca l'ultimo. Ah, devo fare la finale. E facciamo sta finale su.
Sì, ci sta. Io ho 30 punti Champions, ma sì, perché quei tornei lì onestamente non è che mi facciano proprio divertire.
UEFA Champions League che si prepara e mette l'ultimo attesissimo verdetto, una gara che vale tutta la stagione, atmosfera pazzesca in tribuna. Con me per il commento.
Madre mia, che emozione! Pensa a ciò che stanno provando Pier in questo momento. È un appuntamento che vale un'intera carriera. È chiaro poi che la pressione in queste partite fa la differenza.
Recuperano palla.
Tutta la
Tutti dei compagni.
musica, quello che
recuperare il possesso.
sei.
C'è spazio per andare.
Se c'era un modo per fare live in più,
Intervento del portiere.
Streamlab c'è, ma non lo
Eriksen.
fa. C'è il modo,
Facundo
il post,
Bellistri.
eccetera, ma non va.
Bellistri. Mette in moto Martial. La perdo. Show. Il tocco per Casemiro. Tocco per Lisandro Martinez. Casemiro. Occhio al calcio di punizione per lo United. Il giocatore sembrava a pochi passi da lui. Fischia la...
Però chi c'ha Van Dijk, pioniere,
match che è ripreso, si riparte. Bruno Fernandes.
Benissimo. Sì.
Mette in moto Martial. Occhio alla palla gol. Ha scelto
anche lui, vedrai.
C'è il cambio dunque. Pallone recuperato molto bene qui.
C'è un bel tiro.
Spazio per andare. Offre un assaggio del suo repertorio.
Di solito
può appoggiarla a un compagno. Posizione interessante. Si affidano a forze fresche. E il pallone in rete. Mettono la freccia grazie a...
Potrebbe rivelarsi decisivo per questa finale.
Bruno Fernandes.
Vabbè, parlando di Onana, effettivamente hai segnato.
Sì?
E beh, lo United...
non me ne sono reso conto.
Trova Casemiro.
Non c'è più molto tempo a disposizione per la formazione di casa, Pier. E il pubblico capisce il momento difficile, aumenta l'intensità della spinta.
Martial. Hanno il pallone che può valere la parità, attenzione!
Ha concluso sul fondo, aveva anche una buona posizione. Ha provato a piazzarla e non è andato molto lontano dal bersaglio.
A me corre, l'ho rankato al grado 5, corre, lo uso a TT. Ci faccio un confronto con la riserva.
Guadagna metri. Allontanarsi in campo Lelli. Da una parte c'è la disperazione, dall'altra la gioia incontenibile.
Si meritano questa vittoria per come hanno giocato durante. D'accordo, Pier?
Sono d'accordo, cavalcata indimenticabile. Sarà una lunga notte di festa.
E il gank vince. Oh, Sare comunque è bello buggato. Corre assai. Però c'ha quel 3D debole. Ho finito le possibilità.
Allora, fai così. Almeniamoci un po' in confronto. Tanto la Lazio ha perso 3-1 col Feyenoord. Sta giocando Paris Saint-Germain-Milan. Fammi mettere questa partita sul secondo schermo. Vai, video. Ok. Guarda il diretto, ok. Ottimo, almeno così mi vedo pure la partita. Lascia di avantaggio sulla stella rossa. Raum.
Vuoi fare confronto con me, o cosa? Non ho capito.
Sì.
Vabbè. Tanto così fa la partita.
Ok. Tanto ce l'ho nella corsa, eccola qua. Vediamo un po'.
Pochi istanti ancora al calcio d'inizio, clima sempre più rovente. Ben ritrovati all'appuntamento su EA TV
con una vera festa per gli occhi. La cornice, guarda, le strepitose.
Non stavo manco giocando.
Brutto errore degli azzurri.
Ci sono.
Diego Milito. Allora a metri per apprezzare almeno il coraggio.
Per fare questo gol ci vuole tecnica, coordinazione e poi anche fortuna, eh? Non ho avuto nulla di tutto ciò.
Se non riesco.
Carlos. Ronaldo. Occhio a Baggio. E conquista la palla. Tackle. Maldini recupera il pallone. Ecco Son. Ecco Mbappé.
Manda il link se c'è.
Diego Milito.
gioco.
Ed è rete che apre le
Tanto basta che
marcature, hanno
faccio le
concretizzato
confronto.
la loro supremazia.
Replay meritatissimo per questo gol. L'intervento del portiere e roba per palati fini.
Hanno aperto le marcature con questo.
Quello che mi sta dando più soddisfazione.
Recupera palla. Attenzione, passa il difensore. Ci provano di nuovo. Ha grosse responsabilità qui perché ha tirato addosso al portiere, che è stato comunque bravo. Che abbandonano il terreno. Comincia il secondo tempo con l'Italia sotto di un gol. Garriccia riceve De Bruyne. Pareggio dell'Italia.
Aspettavo
pochi
che la
centimetri più
CPU
su e sarebbe finita alta.
Giustamente.
Siamo di nuovo in parità grazie al gol dell'1-1. Carlos Alberto per il Verona. Troppo lunga, si ripartirà con una dimessa laterale. Garriccia, suggerimento per Mbappé. Bellingham. Garriccia, lancio interessante, ottima parata del portiere. Garriccia, Diego Milito, Ramirez, Snyder, efficace il contrasto. Possibilità.
Match equilibrato, squadra caccia del gol partita. Significherebbe palti.
Ottimo intervento in copertura. L'Italia prova. Viene fermata, non c'è più tempo, si chiude qui la gara sul risultato di parità. Sentiamo cosa ne pensa l'allenatore.
Ci sono pareggi e pareggi. Personalmente io mi sono divertito, poi è normale, il tifoso vorrebbe sempre vedere la propria squadra vincere.
Umbri, mi faccio le partite in Division Rivals così facciamo anche i punti.
Ci sta. Just Guarda, non ho messo la guida, che schifoso. Accetterei a riscattare i punti pass dalle missioni giornaliere. Aspetterei le 3. E così potrei dare direttamente sul pass nuovo.
Dici?
Sì, esce il pass nuovo alle 3, quindi...
Buon pomeriggio amici all'ascolto, prima ideale per un match di calcio. Il sole sopra lo stadio, tutti gli ingredienti per un grande match.
Vi do il benvenuto.
Vabbè,
con me come sempre per il commento tecnico Daniele Dani. Sfida che ha suscitato enorme interesse alla vigilia. Di fronte Italia e Barcellona.
Il grande calcio è a casa sua in questi schermi. Quindi preparatevi, create la situazione giusta, perché ho la sensazione che ci divertiremo.
Intervento pulito, concede solo il palo laterale.
Snyder bello rotto.
Grande occasione.
Son.
Ha trovato un gran gol, come possiamo...
Da rovesciato da 2 metri.
Si ricomincia col Barça che adesso è costretto alla
Se si possono upgradare
possono trovare il gol del pari, attenzione. Garriccia.
C'è sto Guendouzi, pareva Gullit.
Grande intervento del portiere.
Sì, hai visto?
Sceglie la sua Panà. Ecco il rigore, può metterla da lì e c'è il gol.
Questo gol merita di essere rivisto, per far vedere come si calcia la palla. Potenza,
cosa, Tommy?
Precisione.
Siamo di nuovo in parità grazie al gol dell'1-1. Scarica su Icone. Appoggia Isaac.
Non sale più sto.
Barcellona no. Bellingham.
Ma so botto.
Garriccia. Attenzione in vantaggio.
Ma poi l'ha scaricata bene in rete, La sintesi perfetta tra...
Ma chi?
Punteggio cambiato, ora siamo sul risultato di 2-1. Piega i 5 minuti di recupero.
Ma c'è la Champions.
Per trovare il gol del pareggio. Vedere.
Dove la sta guardando?
La palla in zona d'attacco, attenzione. C'è il cambio dunque nel Barcellona.
Quanto viene il nitro?
È sotto il gol il Barça. Guendouzi.
Sono successo visti i risultati.
Sì.
Maldini recupera. Garriccia. Lottin. E c'è la rete, c'è
il gol, nonostante la marcatura stretta ha trovato lo stesso lo spazio per...
Siamo 3-1 e magari non finirà. Carlos Alberto. Attende il momento giusto per scaricare il pallone. Grande opportunità. Occhio perché ci sarà una sostituzione. Gaia. Guendouzi, occasione importante, se l'è allungato, qualità interessante. Mbappé, ecco Son, ecco Mbappé, intercetta il passaggio e interrompe la manovra. Ronaldinho, nessun problema qui per il portiere. L'arbitro fa capire che si giocherà per altri 3 minuti. Dunque l'Italia si prende la vittoria in questo match.
Un successo importante sia nella forma che nella sostanza. Squadra che appassa oggi in netta crescita. Potranno preparare i prossimi impegni con più tranquillità.
E dico una cosa, no? E la gente si lamenta del perché le persone fanno il pezzotto. Vediamo perché le persone bisogna seguire per poterle fare. Appunto, se fanno cagare loro si danno così. Vediamo se adesso va. Buono. Si vede una cosa. Madonna, perché tutte queste cose? Oh. Io per fortuna c'ho Prime Video, c'ho Amazon, c'ho Netflix, ce ne ho, però comunque Infinity Plus. E la potresti portare ovunque. Sì. Il fatto è che il pacchetto di Amazon per me se non quest'anno l'anno prossimo aumenta il prezzo ancora, ma perché è troppo conveniente anche a 50 euro.
Chiudiamo sta live, le missioni conviene farle dopo.